Good morning, guys. How's it going out there? We're off to another early start. It's a little after 7 o'clock. I'm headed out to the Prairie dog town. They've kind of, after shooting so many of them, they kind of become leery of vehicles. And every time I get there and pull up, they kind of hide for, well, they've been hiding for longer and longer each time. Let's just put it that way. So in an attempt to get some of them early, kind of surprise them, I'm going to get there before they're up. It's a little chilly. It's 43 degrees right now. And I'm going to try to pull up to their Prairie dog town. This is one of the areas that I have already hit with Tay when he was down here from the Air Gun podcast. If you guys haven't seen any of those episodes, definitely look up my channel, or go to my channel and find those videos. They were a lot of fun. We busted them pretty good. But this particular spot is the lower pasture. We had some pretty good luck on them last time, so hopefully, I know there's a lot more there. When I was driving back the other day, I happened to look at this town, drive by real slow, and we busted 10 of them from that area. But there's still some more out there. I saw some fat ones still sitting there sunning. So what I'm going to try and do is get you guys some good footage today. I finally invested. I have wind microphones. And wind is always something that I contend with out here. And I don't mind shooting in the wind. I don't mind sitting out in the wind, but I know it makes for rough camera footage, and, and wind noise. So I finally got some way better quality wind socks for the microphones. So hopefully I can really cut down on the wind noise for you guys and put out some better quality footage. So that's something to kind of look forward to. I'll get set. I'm taking the Impact. I've got it tuned for the 50 grain varmint knockers. 30 caliber from the varmint knockers are from Dale Riggert. You gotta check him out on eBay. That's where you can get those slugs. Just search varmint knockers and he'll come up. He makes slugs for all different calibers, from 17 all the way up to 30 caliber. And everything I've shot from him has been good. So if you haven't tried those out, definitely give them a shot. I think you'd be surprised. And I got the Impact shooting those slugs at about 955 feet per second, and they're pretty accurate for me. We're going to be dialing for distance today, so I'll be ranging the targets, dialing the elevation on the scope, and we'll hold over for windage for our wind dope, and hopefully we can put together some good footage. But I'll see you guys again when I get set up in the back of the truck, and when we get ready to start busting them. So let's cut to then. All right, what's up, guys? We made it out here this morning, and we got out here before the prairie dogs are up. The sun's barely starting to come up. Once the sun comes up, they'll kind of come out and start warming themselves, and that's when we'll try and, sorry, I'm trying to wait for the traffic to drive by so you guys can hear me, but we're gonna try and wait until they come up to sun themselves and kind of give them a surprise. But let's go ahead and get set up and let's see what pops up. Actually, I think I already see one. Oh, false alarm, that was a weed. A weed that looks like a prairie dog. So hopefully they'll come up pretty soon. I'm not sure exactly what time that'll be, but we'll find out today. And maybe we can start to coin the term, the early dog gets the slug. So let's see which one that'll be. We'll give him a 50 grain varmint knocker for breakfast. But stay tuned. We'll turn on the camera again whenever we start the action. All right, so this is the area that we're going to be in. As you can see, we got prairie dog holes all over. That far one right there, that's about 50 yards. That telephone pole is about 118 yards. We got some mounds over here on the side. 50 yards to these back ones here. So I kind of got everything ranged, and we're just waiting for the dogs to pop up so we can start busting them. Let's see when that happens. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, in this clip right here, prairie dogs started to pop up closer than what I expected, and I didn't want to end up scaring them away. They were probably 10 yards away or less. Right here, I thought about talking to the camera, but I thought, you know what, better not risk it. I'll do a voiceover. So my parallax on my scope only goes down to 25 yards, maybe 20 yards for it being clear. So I have it adjusted kind of the best I could, but I didn't want to risk scaring these ones off. And as I start eyeballing this one here, I noticed that another one pops up to the side. So there's two of them right at this area. But that's what's going on in this scene. Usually I like to have a little intro as to what I'm doing and where I'm shooting, but that's what's going on at this shot here. Okay guys, we just got the first one of the day. It popped up about 10 yards from me. Alright guys, we got one that just came into range. He walked over from next door, I guess. He's about 35 yards, already ranged that spot. It's gonna have to be a left-handed shot. Let me find him in the scope. Alright, there he is. I want him to stand up so I can get a headshot on him. Nailed him. Camera a little bit bent there. It's always a good idea to practice shooting weak-handed and weak-eyed. It's a little awkward, but you know, sometimes that's the only shot opportunity that presents itself. So you want to be able to capitalize when that does happen. So let's wait for some more. Okay guys, got another one out there. About the same spot. Alright, put another one in him, just so he wouldn't suffer, but he spazzed out dead. Another one down. That was two in that little area right there. That shot right there, I don't know if you guys can see the angle. The sun is definitely hitting the top of the scope. If I didn't have a sunshade for the scope, that would have definitely been a blurry shot. So there is times that gear looks cool, and then there's times that gear looks cool and performs. And this is one of those cases where if I wouldn't have had a sunshade like that, I probably wouldn't have been able to take that shot because of the glare. I wouldn't be able to see nothing. Footage would have been terrible for you guys. But just one of those things, you know, that scope, a sunshade costs maybe, you know, even for this scope it was like 40 bucks, and I doubt that they get much more expensive than that unless you get something fancy, you know, with the fancy color or whatnot. But this is another piece of kit, another piece of tool, the accessory that makes shooting easier, and you don't really need it until you need it. So let's get going with looking for some more. I got another guy that just popped up. Looks like he's 74 yards. He just went back down in his hole. But we'll keep an eye on him and see if he pops back up. We'll go for 3 minutes of angle for that distance, if he gives us a chance. Oh, he's actually up right now. Just his head. There he is. And I've got a left to right wind. That was a hell of a body shot. A powerful body shot that one took. Knocked him back into the hole. Alright guys, check this out. We're definitely not shooting this guy. But he just swooped down and took a peek. I don't know if he found the dead prairie dog or what he found, but he made everybody run for cover. Okay guys, got this little guy right here, 35 yards. Nailed him. He's down for the count. Alright guys, I think we got enough for the day. I'm gonna have to get back to the house and get on with my day, but I think it was a pretty successful hunt. We bagged several of them, got some pretty good shots, and on this part of the property here, I'm gonna go retrieve them and set them in a pile for the coyotes or for the hawks or crows, whatever wants to come get them. So let me get stuff packed up and we'll go out there and see what we can find. Alright, so there's the place where we were shooting. We had several of them over here. We had a few close ones here. I still have one laying right over there. We have a far one over there. So let me hop the fence and we'll get ready to head over there and see what we can bag up, and then get ready to call it a day. Alright guys, we're over the fence and we're gonna take a look. Get my GoPro, go forgetter. Take a look at what we got for the day. The closest one was right here that I body shot. And he made it back down in the hole. You can see the blood right there. He definitely didn't make it, but he did make it back down into the hole. Yeah, I don't feel nothing in there. Let's see, I had another one that was real close. Actually, no, he was over here. It's hard to keep track of all these areas. This guy did not make it. And man, he's a chubby sucker. Let's see if I can even get him out of there. He's clogged in there. There we go. So there's one. Man, this guy's a tank. I'll take him over here, put him in the middle. Man, this guy must weigh 5 pounds. Set him here. I mean, that was a man, I don't know if you guys can see it. That's a heck of a headshot. Look at how big he is compared to my boot. He's a tanker. We had One more over here. This guy must have been a body shot. There's some blood coming out of his back. Set him over here. I had some more in this direction. The wind wasn't too bad today. Hopefully for you guys it wasn't so bad. I got a better quality windsock finally. This is my second one, just so I can record on 2 different cameras for you guys. Let's see, we've got possibly 2 at this next area. Oh man, I just walked by one that has a bunch of blood. So, let me get the camera turned around. We have this guy here, laid out on top, body shot. I don't think we got one here. Yeah, we had one. Massive one in this hole. I mean, look at this, look at that. Better not show too much of that so I don't get this video taken down. Let me see if I can get this thing out. Okay. And that guy, that was a clean headshot on that guy. Alright, let me go put these with the pile. Alright guys, this is the one that I shot in the body. Definitely got him a good one. This one was the one that got lifted up. It definitely got some leakage there. Man, I've never seen anything hit as hard as those varmint knockers in 30 cal. I believe this was all. I'm gonna make one final scan and make sure there's nothing else, and then we'll meet over there at the Prairie Dogs to end things up. Alright guys, I think that's about all we're gonna recover for the day. We got a pile of them over here. And let's see, we recovered 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 nice headshots, the rest body shots. I know there was one that I did not recover. There was blood in the hole, but just wasn't able to quite get him. He made it back. And also there was the one that I gut shot that made it across, hit him twice, and he still made it across the property line. And I hit another one over here that I couldn't find as well. But you know, we can still have the kill shots on camera. They'll definitely not gonna make it. Some coyote will be more than happy to come through and pick that thing off and eat it for dinner. So that's it for this week's video. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section. We're using the Mark II FX Impact Mark II Power Plenum Edition 700mm slug liner, shooting 30 caliber 50 grain varmint knockers, and shooting them at 955 feet per second for 101 foot-pounds. And it was just smoking these things. That one, I'm gonna put one more replay of that one body shot that I hit out there. That was at 95 yards, I believe, and I body shot him and lifted him up off the ground. That's a lot of power for an air rifle.